Hello, ladies. I'm so excited to be here with you to give you a little peek into tomorrow's meeting. This is Kelly Fox, your chapter correspondent. I love my name. And I have here with me Angela Albee, and she will be one of the amazing ladies that we have speaking to us tomorrow. So Angela, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, thank you, Kelly. I am excited to be here. Little about me, personal wise, born and raised in the Midwest. I have been with my husband since 1995, however many years that happens to be. We don't have kids. We have 2 cats. Spend as much time up here at our lake place in the northern Minnesota area as possible, especially in the summer. And let's see, I've been a polka dot since 2014, so I'm kind of a little bit seasoned in the dot world, and I absolutely love everything about it. And I'm thinking you probably want to know a little bit about what I do and maybe what I'm going to talk about. So basically what I do is I do all things promotional. I take a logo, a message, a vision, and I bring those visions to life by putting them on what I'll say is stuff, whether that stuff is embroidered apparel, screen printed items, your mugs, your little gizmos and gadgets, and all those fun little terms that you have for all those logoed items. That's what I do. I've been doing this since 2012. So this is actually going into my 10th year.
Wow, exciting. Yes. And we've come to you for Fearless Generations, getting promotional material, but also you supported me in getting one of my swag items for my fundraiser, and really loved being able to put those in the VIP boxes this last year at the fundraiser. And I kept one, and it's a keychain, and so it is on my keys, and I get to see it all the time. So it was very special for me. And
it's fun for you to see those things too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And just see it right out there. I love it.
Yeah. And so I love that you're doing that. I've also gotten some promotional materials from Coach K, or Nancy Calso. And she's not Coach K. I'm thinking I'm in OP. I'm not in OP. I'm in polka dots.
Coach K should be a dot.
Yes. And seeing what you've done for her. And so I love everything that you do. And so what are going to be some of the things that you and Cathy, if you want to tell us a little bit about Cathy, are going to be sharing with us at the meeting tomorrow?
Sure. So as I said earlier, I do all things promotional. It's pretty straightforward, putting logos or messages upon things and the various methods that you have to do those types of products. Some of the things we'll talk about is just explaining, the variation of how there's so many products out there. Also, that you don't have to order hundreds and hundreds of the same item. There are, I'd say 98% of the time, there are options of those lower quantities in terms of the various items that you can get. A lot of people, when they hear promotional, they think they have to order 1,000 of everything, and that's just not the case. It may be possibly with other companies, but I know with ours, it is not the case. We like to work with, whether you are a one-person micro business or you are part of a multi-million, billion-dollar corporation. In my mind, you're all equally the same because you are still getting that special message across to people by putting it on the stuff. So explaining a little bit more about that it's not always high minimums. Also talking about the different dynamics that have occurred in recent years. A lot of people working from home. Not a lot of people are going back to the corporate office or whatever. A lot of people started their own businesses and their own endeavors. There's a lot of, millennials rely on a lot of social stuff. I have several millennial clients, and their business is a brand. And it's really interesting. It's like they have a brand, they're brand ambassadors, they call themselves, and they just have a brand and they get it out there by just putting their logo. That's their business, is a logo, and there's a message behind that. So working with millennials, people, they want to have their information on stuff. They want to be remembered. They want to be recognized. So kind of talking about that. Also, one of the main things that Cathy is going to talk about and speak on is social responsibility. Social responsibility means that businesses, in addition to maximizing value, act in a manner that benefits society. Socially responsible companies adapt policies promoting the well-being of society and the environment while lessening the negative impacts, if that makes any sense. So they have they have a clothing line that they work with, and I don't want to misspeak where they are. I want to say Haiti, but I could be totally wrong. But Cathy's company, she works directly with these women in the third world country who create and actually sew together these bits, these clothing, and it is high quality. I have samples, high quality. I mean, right up there with like Nike golf polos, really great quality. And so she's going to kind of talk about that. So not only would it be you're getting your message out there, but you're getting your message out there and also making a difference
Love
just
that.
by ordering, working with someone like Cathy on that certain apparel. I like to a lot of times find, ways to give back. A lot of times when I'm looking at items, if I'm sending out a quote and the items that, and they're looking for various things, and the description, it says like, 10% of this goes back to some program, or goes to benefit military and their spouses, or things like that. That stuff just speaks to me, and it always makes me feel like you're just making that much more of a difference, because and by doing nothing, just by ordering the stuff, you're making a difference.
Yeah,
So that's some of the things I think we're going to be talking about.
I love that. Yeah, I think that's a really cool way to kind of like a win-win, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I love that you do that. Well, I am super excited to see you tomorrow at the meeting. If you haven't registered yet, go register so you can be there and get the Zoom link and be able to hear all of what Angela and Cathy have to share with us. And thank you so much, Angela, for giving us of your time and giving us a little sneak peek into tomorrow's meeting.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to tomorrow.
Yes, me too. All right, ladies, we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.